Hey friends, welcome to Positive Power with your host Michele Dionne. First edition of the year. Isn't that something, how time has just flown? That holiday just flew right through, didn't it? And now here we are at the beginning of January. Did you make some New Year's resolutions? What have you decided that you want for 2017? Remember, you want to happen to your life, not have your life happen to you. You want to take control, take charge. Decide today that it's going to be a great year. It's going to be a great month. If you need to do baby steps, start with today's going to be a great day. And then make this week a great week. And so on and so forth. Because there's a lot of good going on in the world. Just quite often we get caught up in the negativities. And unfortunately, with all the stars that passed in that last week of December, it sort of left everybody with a bad taste in their mouth, didn't it? As to what good really happened in 2016. I posted a thing on Facebook, and it was actually a trend-setting topic in the last week of the year. And what it was 2016 in 4 words. And I had a lot of people reply, and they replied with a lot of different things, some positive, some negative, a real variety. And you know, when you have bad things at the end, it's easy just to focus on that and think, oh, 2016, what a crappy year. Well, you know what? Really, it wasn't. There's a lot of good things that happened in 2016 overall. Now, for one, I would know because I report good news all the time, and it's not that hard to find. But here's some things that you might find interesting. Physicists confirmed the existence of gravitational waves. That's very interesting. So they found a way to actually see them and measure them, which also ties in with energy. And quite often I talk about the law of attraction in different things that I do, and that's the energy that we emit. And so when you're feeling good and positive and doing good things, good deeds, random acts of kindness, whatever, when you're doing that and you're putting it out, it automatically brings it back to you. It's a law of the universe. There is no other recourse. It's going to happen. Do good, get good, right? Treat people the way you want to be treated, and you'll see that that starts to happen. So that's a really exciting thing. Second thing that's really cool is the Catholic and Orthodox leaders met for the first time in 1,000 years. Can you believe that? 1,000 years of them not talking to each other or having any sort of relations, and they have decided to make peace with each other. That's something, right? That is absolutely huge. The world tiger count has risen for the first time in 100 years. That's pretty awesome. You know, we focus quite often on the animals that are going extinct or getting on the endangered list, that sort of stuff. But how many times do we actually cherish and remember the numbers that are growing? You know, and even with global warming, as much as I understand about the ice that's melting, quite often we forget with that ice melting is opening up all sorts of avenues for other animals to get new food, because they can swim farther. They have access to more of whatever it is that they eat naturally, right? You know, in the big chain of animals and food. So there's always a positive to every negative. Another one that you may or may not have heard. Teen birth rate is at an all-time low. That is awesome, right? You know, especially for the ones that are putting their babies up for adoption or having abortions or whatever, so they're unwanted pregnancies. That's fantastic that that's happening. North America, the whole country, Canada and the States, has become measles-free for the first time. Another awesome thing. World's largest marine reserve is established near Antarctica. So see, that is just a couple things that are wonderful things that came out of this last year, 2016. And moving forward, it's only going to get better. So you decide what you want for yourself. In your circle, in your, you know, we talk quite often about being mindful and focusing on the now. So focus on yourself. What is it you want? You want more financial abundance, you want more health, or better health, better quality of life, right? Who wants quantity of life if you don't have quality? So make some decisions for yourself. Make some positive intentions. I decided that today is going to be a great day, and I'm going to have abundance. And it could be abundance in relationships or whatever it is. We're all different. We all have different wants. But remember, what you want is very, very important, because you want to feel good about yourself. Life is to be enjoyed, not to be stressed. So there you go. That's our first episode for this year. It's going to be a great year. You keep being as awesome as you are, and don't ever falter in it. You know, it is what it is. We're human beings. We're gonna fall. We're gonna pick ourselves back up, and we're gonna carry on. So have a great week. We'll see you next week. And remember, focus on yourself. Anything is possible this year. You can have it all.